Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Well, welcome back to some more Ancient Empires on Total War Attila. Here today, we're going to be starting episode 5 of my Macedonian campaign. So guys, if you still are enjoying it and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here. Let me know in the comment section down below where you would like me to expand, feedback and suggestions. Feel free to leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the campaign and would prefer me to let's play another strategy game on the channel instead. Welcome back to the series. I'll put in the description down below the mod if you guys like to download and play along with me. In today's episode, we're going to be marching against the Odrysian Kingdom. We're going to be going over the border into Thrace. We currently have King Philip with a full stack here, along with Antiochus, his grandson, and then we have Perseus, his son. So welcome back to the series. We currently have Pella and these three northern barbarian settlements. We have most of Illyria here all the way to Segestia. We're roughly around about, 50, 60 turns potentially into this campaign. So, let's go through my diplomacy. Nothing really has changed that much. We currently... Wait, what? Oh no, it's fine. Okay, right. I thought something might have happened here. Right, so we've still got a military alliance with the Republic of Carthage. It does look like Mano has now risen to the throne, so sort of the close-tied relations to Hannibal Barca and Hamilcar Barca have changed a bit. Which is interesting. We currently have a marriage alliance with them. Philip is currently 76 years of age, which is quite crazy. Where are we currently sitting in the strength ranking? Seleucids are first. Carthage is second. The Romans are third, and we're currently sitting in fourth. Pergamon in seventh. Okay. We're currently at war with the Massalian nobles. We were drawn into that war due to the Republic of Carthage. Oh wow, the Kingdom of Egypt. I only have 2 territories left. Who's taken this? It's not the Nasamones or whatever. Maybe the Seleucids. Oh wow, I need to get some sort of relations with them. They completely despise me. Regardless, a army of Egyptian nobles has fled Egypt, and they look like they've attacked Corinth. I didn't quite catch this, but I guess that's what happened. That'd be cool. If they could take Corinth, I could take it off them. My Achaean puppet state are at war with Rome, somehow. Gaius Julius Caesar is currently the consul in Rome. So let's have a quick look at our family tree. Some things have changed a little bit. So, we currently have King Philip here, 76 years of age. His wife has passed away. He currently has 3 children. His firstborn daughter has a son who is called... How do I say that? How do I say that? So that would be Agrez. This would be Ages. So I guess Ages. I think that's how you say that. Ages. So he's currently 21. Ages is my, what would he be? He would be my grandson. Moving down to my daughter here, we still need to marry her off. We have Perseus, who is currently my heir, who has 3 children. So he's got his firstborn bastard son, Endimon, I think that's how you say it. Now he has a legitimate born son with a really cool name, Dithrambos, which is cool. Antiochus, 25, legitimate, half Carthaginian. He is third in line in my opinion. We'll keep End if we need him. And then we have Agrez, who is my second born son through him. So King Philip, 76 years of age, has had children. He's seen his grandchildren, and he has great-grandchildren through his bastard son. He will be dying soon, I imagine. 76, his successor, Demetrius, only lasted to 46. He lasted to 80, 51, 81. So he does have some ancestors who lived well past 50, only up to 80. So, we currently have King Philip here, along with Antiochus, my grandson, and then we have Perseus holding here in Illyria, as I don't particularly trust Romans. So, let's go to war with the Odrysian Kingdom. They currently have 4 settlements in Thrace. They have the entire province, while they also have roads down here, the port city. So, I'm going to negotiate with one of their enemies. So we've got the Egyptian nobles, which probably is not the best idea. Oh, they have a territory. Looks like they have Cyprus. Okay. Well, let's negotiate with Pergamon as they're quite nearby. They are at war with Carthage. I will join your war against the Adristian Kingdom. It's going to be high. What could you give me for it? You're currently at war with Carthage, so that's not good. I can offer you military access. No, I don't want that. Create a puppet. No, they don't want that. They're at war with Carthage, my military ally, so that's a bit... That sucks. They might give me a decent payment, which would be worth it. I'm just sort of seeing how much I could squeeze out of them. Okay, I probably could get 3,000 out of them. That'd be quite nice. I will join your war against the Adristian Kingdom for this payment, and they've accepted, which is huge. In Age of Empires, you do get taxed somewhat with your army when you attack. It does cost armies to be active in the field. So we're going to push over the border here and retake our ancestral homeland of Philippopolis. Byzantium is currently theirs and there, so there's a couple of really good resources. So let's push over the border here with Philip. Let's start besieging. Why is it not making any gold? That's what I want to know. Let's start off by getting a battering ram, along with some siege equipment. Ideally, I'd like a siege tower, but if that doesn't work, that's fine. So Philip's they're going to hold. We'll move Antiochus, my grandson, third in line to the throne, up as well. As you can see here, as we've got 2 guys in active duty, we're hemorrhaging 4,200 per turn, which is quite significant. I would like to get some more guys here. Cannot recruit. That's a shame. We've got enough to defend Solonia and our territories, as we are quite close to the Danube. We've been at war with barbarians to the north, the Dacians. There are some Celtic people here, Celtic. So we've got to watch out for them, because really, Segestia here is pretty vulnerable. It's a nice sort of flat sort of area. They can just really come down from the mountains and just sort of wreck me here if I'm not careful, so I'm going to have to keep an eye up on that. We're hemorrhaging 4,200 per turn. I'm going to give it one more turn, just in case we go bankrupt or something, but we are now at war with the Adristian Kingdom, which should be good. We'll be able to see some unique units from a major faction of the game. We've been fighting mostly Thracians, a couple of Celtic tribes here and there, but we've been fighting mostly barbarians, which is not necessarily the way I wanted to go down. It just sort of sucks how poor this region here. Like, this was the first territory we sieged against the Thracians. Then there was a confederation sort of towards this eastern way. We weren't really strong enough, so we had to go slowly against small barbarians. The Delmate in Illyria overextended themselves. That was a thing. Natural causes. Okay, disease outbreak. So Diodorus and my daughter. Scandal. Someone is objective. I will bribe. We'll pay him off as well. So we're still hemorrhaging a little bit of money here, but we should be able to take Philippopolis quite easily. We'll chuck a quick save just in case. We're currently in, what's this, summer or spring? I'm not too sure. Regardless, let's have a look at the auto resolve. So it's only probably 65% in our favour. I'm surprised about that. To be fair, they've got 3 units of Thracian Royal Guard, 3 units of Thracian Levy, and they have some Thracian Peltasts here. I'm going to auto-resolve this one out. We do outnumber them 2-1. The auto-resolve is a little bit savage in ancient empires, but I would rather fight a field battle against the Thracians, and we'll take this settlement easy peasy, as they will have a full stack hanging around here, I imagine, unless there's, for example, an army down here in the south that we can see. No, they've just recruited one here, which is an interesting sign. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move back my grandson Antiochus. This should save me on the men in active duty. We shall break down the Great Altar. Apollos there, that's crazy. We're going to have to break that down as well as we go. So we'll hold up, we'll soak up a couple turns of replenishment, and then we'll push against, I guess, their capital. We don't want to push down to Byzantium just yet. You're okay to sit in this area. I'm more than happy for that. Let's see if they sort of overextend themselves and come out against me, because we took a bit of damage there. Well, that's alright. We'll upgrade our granary in Pella, which will increase our food import capacity and additional food and hold out time, and it will really increase our agricultural sector. Okay, where am I sort of looking here? Antiochus has gone up in stats. Let's give him another command buff. And I can sign a new provincial governor. We've got a couple here, okay. So we can send some of my bastard sons, my grandsons in. That might not be a bad shout, but I kind of want to have my children in active duty. You know what I mean? Like, we haven't even got that many Macedonian nobles left. So let's try and bring a couple of these guys in. So we'll bring one here in Macedon, and we'll bring one here in Thrace. I'd rather allow my grandsons to be proper generals. So we can move in some edicts now. Food is definitely on our list. We want to try and get that as quickly as possible. So let's try and import food as well. Also, if territories get attacked, I don't want to lose grandsons and potential family members, because you never know how the family tree is going to end up. At the moment, Philip V, his line is quite secure. We've currently got a lot of male claimants, which is fantastic. We've got a lot of legitimate. We've got a couple of bastard children, and we've got some great-grandchildren through my daughter. So we've got that going through us. So Alexander's lineage, well, Philip's will survive for the most part. I'm curious to see now how the Odrysian kingdom react. So I've sort of gone a little bit of unorthodox way. What I'd ideally like to do at the start of the series is push through Thrace, maybe try and consolidate Greece, and then go over to Pergamon and stuff as quickly as possible. So we've sort of been drawn west rather than east a lot more. But hopefully now, for the next couple of episodes, we can push over the border into Anatolia and follow the similar path of what Alexander did. So mercenary negotiations, 25% recruitment. Look, I have no ambition of probably getting any more mercenaries, as my economy is a little bit iffy at the moment. So we found the Batia, who have 7 regions. I have a feeling that these guys are what's currently holding up Egypt, because they did really well in my Roman campaign. So let's have a look at what else we can negotiate with. So they're currently at war with Egypt. I think that's quite a good deal. I'm quite happy with that. So what's their negotiations with the Seleucids? Because they just despise me. I don't know why either. Cultural difference. That's crazy to me, because we're seriously not that different. I want to try and get some trade rights wherever I can. The more we can get, the better. We still haven't got any negotiations with Rome. They've currently... Wait, what? Oh, 15 regions. I saw the strength and it freaked me out. I was like, how the hell is that possible? So most of the Middle East here is under Nabatean control. Okay. There's a small Thracian host here and there. I think we'll give it one more turn before we push. Let's continue to break down this region, because we're going to have to convert it at some point. You're okay here. You're fine just chilling. You don't need to do anything. How many star... He's a 10-star commander. Is he? Why does it only say 4 there? Level 10, yeah. And how much is Antiochus? 4. How much is Philip? 10. It doesn't really say. It's a little bit deceiving. 11. Okay, we will chuck a quick slave. I saw the resource and got a little bit confused. We'll chuck a quick save, and then we'll go after the slaves in one more turn. So the Odrysian kingdom want a peace treaty. He's 95. I think they got a new leader. I think that was different. Would you bend the knee? No, they're not interested. I'm always just curious if they would offer unconditional surrender and bend the knee. For my own curiosity. Melva. We've got to watch out for the Dacians in the north. I don't particularly want to go north. I'd rather go east. I want to reclaim Alexander's ancient homeland. You never push north. I really don't want to push north of the Danube, unless I really have to. Okay. We've soaked up winter now. We're going to push out into the spring. Selmenes, okay, he's died. Noble birth. Okay, there's been a child. Who was that to? Ah, Agrez had a son. Evagores. Alright, God, these names are going to be the death of me. We're making decent money now. Is there any way we can sort of... I want to continue on, but no, we're probably going to need to keep this once we get into the field. Okay, Philip is... I think his army's strong enough for the time being. So we'll slowly move Philip where we can, and it does look like the Thracian capital is massively undefended, which is good. Okay, let's hope there's not some lightning force coming from Byzantium or something. Regardless, we shall move Antiochus. What the hell, GeForce? New graphics card. Welcome back. Sorry about that one, guys. GeForce had an update, and it fucking popped up as I was recording. You'd think whoever put that patch note through that it wouldn't go through when you're actually recording, and nearly crashed the fucking game and all my other programs running in the background. For fuck's sake. Right, anyway, what are the odds here now? I wish we could have some sort of artillery, because that would massively help us out, being able to attack in one turn. Alright, let's have a look what we can work with. Nothing overly too much. This... Wow, okay, so this settlement is actually poorer than this one. Okay, so let's continue to break this down a bit. Farm is probably our best bet to go with. Go with more native land, because food is still pretty a valuable commodity for us. We still need to import a lot of it. I would love to get rid of that, like focusing on importing of it. Okay, so we'll try and spend some money where we can. This army here with Perseus is really fine enough. I could maybe swing you down here and get some more men if we desperately needed to. Is there anyone else that really wants to trade with me? Oh, Rome. Why does Rome not mind me now? Why is that flipped? I want to try and get some sort of negotiations with you, because I'd rather have that than you be some wild card that war decks me in the future. You know what I mean? Pergamon loves me. Can you make peace with someone, Carthage? Like, that'd be perfect. Because Pergamon, yeah, we're gonna have to push into Anatolia into them at some point, but maybe just chill. I really want the Achaeans to fall there, so I don't have to deal with them. Right, let's chuck another quick save, and we're about to take Parthenopolis. We're not currently researching any techs. At the moment, most of the tech stuff we need to pay for, so that's kind of a bit shitty. That's improved defense staff. What can we go down here? Settlement, construction costs. Most of the techs is what we have to pay for, and we don't have enough money to pay for it. We have Demetrius, who's 60. That's alright, we can chuck you in here because technically you're my son-in-law. So you're really not anyone that important. You're not my blood. Directly. Your grandchildren are who I care about more. Okay, let's see if the Adricians, through the end turn phase, try and intercept me somehow. You'd think they would. There must be a full stack here somewhere. If there's not one down in Rhodes, there must be one hanging about here somewhere. No, wow, you're kidding me, man. How do we have a food shortage, by the way? Oh, in that specific area we do. Oh, there it is. There's a full stack. It's pushing towards my capital of Pella. Shit, how far away can this get here? That should be more than enough to halt that. By the look of that, mostly slingers. Oh no. How far could you get back here? Oh, we've got crazy movement. Is that with Philip? Oh, that's bonkers. Right, we can actually get back to... We can actually stop the siege and get back to Pella in time. I think we're better off doing that. I think we're better off destroying this army before we sort of auto-resolve out. Oh, who's that? Someone's besieging Byzantium. Whom? I bet you it's bloody Pergamon. I bet you it's Pergamon. Ah, like I can't go any further. There's no forced march. Swing around and hit that with the king. That could be work. That could work. Or push to Pella and wait for reinforcements. Do I take it? Okay, we've got a couple of decisions to make. We can take their capital straight up. We can swing around and stop. The only problem is Byzantium. We're probably about to lose that. Do I think they're going to double back? No, I think they're going to try and hold Pella for themselves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the siege. We're going to swing back to Pella. We'll break it. I don't think we'll attack head on. I think we'll just move back to Pella. Now, what's the range on this? So this can't go north. That's what I'm concerned about more than anything. Look, I could rally up with you. It's probably not a bad shout. Because you might get... Oh. That doesn't look like they can go there. They only go up through here. Just because of the zones. It's a tough one. We're going to continue to siege here, though. Just to continue to put pressure on and claim this for myself. If I've been bamboozled here, I'm going to be so angry. So this is interesting. I could go out and charge them. I could charge them. Or I could try and allow them to take them on and pick them off. Or should I push up and try and help? Because they are going to be able to take Pella in one turn, but Pella's probably got a big enough garrison to deal with it. I'm just worried if they go after this army. But I don't think they can. They shouldn't be able to. Look at this. Look at the zone of the control. I don't reckon they can go through there. You got to risk it for the biscuit. Let's see what they do. Yeah, maybe I should have gone up there. But I can't afford to lose Pella. I've chosen Pella over my son. My grandson's doing alright though. He's up in the north. So, they want me to join their war against Rome. Are you mad? I'm more inclined to take you out. To get the entirety of Greece. Apart from Dyrrachium, that is. That's what I also want to do. Then join a war against the Romans. Mad. Alright, let's see what they do. It's going to be close. They've got a couple options. They can push north. They can double back. Oh no! King Philip is dead of natural causes. Whipping his horse so far down to Pella, he has died at 76 years of age. So who should take the army? Who should take it? His bastard son or his second-born son? Agres. We'll give it to you. 76 years of age. Perseus at 52 has had a succession. So who's been named as who? It automatically did it. Okay. Oh, he's been given the title. I wanted to give it to Antiochus and Helena. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Antiochus. He is legitimate. My firstborn son. He gave it to his bastard son, which is interesting. Very interesting. So, we've got Agres here, and we have Aeges. Aeges. Right, so, they had a couple of options here. I can't actually double back, because the movement points were tied to Philip. That sucks. But man, oh man, the reign of King Philip. 78 years of age. And his firstborn son now. Sorry, he's not firstborn son. Yeah, it is his firstborn son, technically. Not his first child. Perseus has risen to the throne at 52 years of age. His father managed to start the war against the Adrician kingdom, carved out some territory against the barbarians, and Perseus is going to, well, finish what his father started. And he knows his plans well to push over and retake Alexander's army. Legacy. Land, whatever. Right, so what I want to do is I'm going to move this army out. I want to give Perseus the proper command of the best army we can muster. So, let's make sure the cavalry stays. But the rest, needs to be swapped in. Okay, so I fixed up the army. We are ready to go. So, we have the Royal Squadron here, which is a new unit of our cavalry. So we have Perseus, and who's this? This is his second-born son, okay. Agres is going to help us out in this one. So let's move up where we can. All hail King Perseus in the comments. Let's pull you here. Let's attack. They're going to flee, obviously. And they've been pushed to the mountains. Okay. Pikes in the mountains. That's going to be an interesting proposition. Okay, let's charge them out. So what are they rolling with? So this is... don't know who it is. Just a randomly generated general. So they have 2 units of mercenaries. Spearmen. 2 units of swordsmen. Thracian peltasts and Thracian shock. They have a lot of Thracian archers. And a whopping 6 units of slingers. Skirmish, cav, and ballista. Okay, well, let's chuck a quick save, and we'll fight this one upon the battlefield. Even though it's massively in my favour, it's our first land battle against the Adrician Kingdom. I've got to play it. They're going to have some unique units. The Battle of Philippopolis. Quite fitting that we're going to destroy this army on the land of my forefathers. And the name of my father, I guess. Okay guys, welcome to the battlefield. Let's get stuck right into the deployment. Looking at this is a very tumultuous sort of terrain. Okay, Christ, look at this. A lot of narrow corridors. You could really sort of make some really nice defenses here. Like, look at that! That's like a fucking mountain. Just like they're sticking out. They've taken the high ground here now as well. Look, I am not inclined to march pikes all the way up that. I think that'd be rather quite foolish. So I might sort of leave my pikes in reserve. We've got 5 of them, of course. I think we just need to march my swordsmen up there and try and deal some damage. They're going to be able to cop some of the missile fire. And we'll move my archers up as well. So I might just keep my pikes in reserve for this one. We'll try and get my cavalry around. But this is a really cool map. You could get some really cool scenarios here if you're playing with a lot of people online or something. Okay, let's have a look at Perseus, the man, the myth, the legend. Soon to be, rather. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, doesn't have a sword like his father, likes to punch people. Anyway, there's Perseus. Always had an amazing beard since he was at a young age. Here are our pikes, of course. The famous Macedonian pikes. Let's have a look at our proper new cavalry. These guys are badass. Alright, cool. Let's charge. Move out. Going uphill will be difficult for us. Moving my archers up here as well. Cavalry. Try and get around this mound if you can. Whatever the best way to do that is. And try swing higher up and around this way. My reinforcements sort of have arrived. We'll be able to make something here. We'll move you up. Alright. Go, go, go. Go, go, gadget. I wish it was a little bit clear to see how everyone's running. There we go, that's a lot better. Because it's a little bit hard to see sometimes. Okay, pikes. You can sort of chill back here with everyone else. Tactically in this fight, they're probably not very useful. My cavalry will be, though. So let's try and send some more cavalry up. If I can send it, let's send more up. Alright. Okay, slowly moving up here. They've taken the high ground quite well. However, they've got ballista, but in such a covered position, I don't think it's going to work quite well for them. Move the swordsman up where you can. Get stuck up right into it. Alright, everyone's slowly but surely getting their jog on. Come on, brave men of Macedon. Okay. Try and go back into the tree line. Looks like some of their Thracian spearmen are coming out to meet us. They look cool. as they disappear into the shrubbery. My swordsmen are advancing to their position, which should be enough, I think. Yeah, that should be good enough. And then put my archers just behind, or as high up as they can. Okay, cavalry needs to be rejigged a bit. Okay, so cavalry here, and then these guys coming up. Cool. Alright, pop that there. Looks like we are starting to take some sort of fire. Oh, they're actually hitting my cav. No, they're not. They're hitting my center. Oh, that's alright. It looks like that's the range, so I don't particularly want to get stuck in too much. Okay. We're going to be exhausted charging up the hill, so that's something to keep an eye on. Okay. Perhaps let's chuck some charges in. Maybe even go for that ballista if you can. Once you have line of sight of a unit, maybe just charge up and through. They are clustering a bit. Cavalry's coming from the right to intercept. Give chase a bit. Once we get a bit more line of sight, we're going to be able to start flanking a lot better. There are some sort of deterrents here, but it's nothing to be too taken aback of. My cavalry is now engaging the skirmishers. I want my cavalry to get rid of theirs. So yeah, push up into this cluster. If they're going to sit there and cluster like that, you guys are fucking mad. Just fire into that. Pull my cavalry out, as we are getting engaged straight up. More cavalry's coming here. Take a higher advantage position to get further up and around, while these guys come out and take a breather. You can go around the back though quite well. You just got to be so careful of those spearmen here. Yeah, they keep on just pulling back slightly. The problem comes when they intertwine swordsmen. That's what gets you. That's alright around the back. Swing down here. Let's get another unit of swordsmen, and that'll be ideal. There's their general unit. Try and focus some shots on him then, if they're proper royal guard. This cavalry's going to get caught here if we're not careful. But put some pressure around the back of them. Looks like their stuff stopped, which is good. But my swordsmen are getting stuck in. We're still waiting a little while. Look, I'm going to move up my general just to give us some morale bonuses. We're going to be alright destroying this cavalry if everyone can get stuck the fuck in a bit here. They're now broken, which is perfect. We're really picking apart their general. But here is their Thracian shock units. Look how colourful and fantastic these guys look. Get stuck into them. They've got those phalanx, or whatever they're called, those massive swords. Oh no, we're taking a little bit of fire here. Yeah, pushing pikes into this would be a bit of a nightmare. So there's a nice amount of cluster here. Getting stuck into the Thracians. It was only inevitable though. I am Spartacus! They're all yelling. Right. I think it's still... Oh, God, I don't even know where we are sort of time period-wise. I think it's not for a while just yet. Okay, so... Engage into them. Engage. Keep going where you can. Try and swing around down up into this. My cavalry's doing super well up and over here. Put some shots into that. My archers should be doing really well here. We've got a nice Macedonian charge. Yes! We kind of have a similar sort of Spartan attire by the look of it. Alright, let's have a crack at shooting up into this. I have a feeling my archers aren't doing too well, just because of the trees. Okay, let's try and swing around here and try and get behind them as best we can, because my horsemen here are just carving up their cavalry. They can't really do much about it. Okay. We'll try and chuck in some buffs, maybe. Oh, that's broken. Perfect. Let's continue to push against their general. This battle's just so much more in my favour. They've now broken, which is superb. And we'll move my archers here. Okay, well, let's try and surround them, I guess. Like, we've got a lot of units here, but like I said, we've got to watch out because they're intertwining spearmen in here, which is like rock, paper, scissors. You don't want to be throwing horses right into spears. Sometimes, depending on the unit, could be effective if you can hit them from all sides, but it's going to be a bit difficult to try and navigate this. Okay, so we've got them now. I'm going to swing behind here quite competently and comfortably. Try pushing to this. At the moment, I would get my archers to halt, as they're going to be causing more friendly fire than what they're worth. I want to make bloody sure and be adamant that these guys don't come back now. So we'll charge in, even if it's going to risk the spears a little bit. That's good. Like, try and focus down towards them. Okay, let's try and swing these spearmen. Like, throw down with the general here. Like, for the love of God, if you can pick him up. Oh, we've got some nice charges here. For Macedon! For King Philip the Great! I don't know what we should call him. King Philip the Prosperous. That's a good one. That's a nice P word. Which he did. He had a pretty prosperous reign, to be fair. But that sounds boring. Wasn't really that pious. God, that cavalry nearly buckled. Move out. We'll try and draw those archers away somehow. Right, let's get stuck in. Oh, my swordsman reinforcements are here. That's good to see. That they've finally made it to the party. Yeah, let's sort of just pull out a bit. Like, just chill. Right, cool. Pull further back. They're going to really hold out, aren't they? Let's just hope they don't glitch through the ground again. I'm just waiting for that to happen every bloody time. Okay, I'm going to move archers up. Let's move some of these guys up. Like, we'll go here. And then you guys can go here, and we'll try pierce some of these guys. Let's try and finish off them. Draw way further back. How are we going, casualties-wise? We deployed 6,052, and we've lost about 700. That's fantastic. That is super fantastic. Okay, they're now buckled, which is great. If we can get some archers to get, like, stuck into their spearmen, that'd be perfect if we could get that going. Okay. Let's throw some in there. God, that eagle was right in front of me. Right, get my cavalry to charge into that. My archers are starting to hit their spearmen, which is good. This is exactly what I wanted. Maybe get some more spearmen to kind of draw in. We've completely surrounded their general. It's going to be some tough fighting here. They're broken. Let's sound a charge through here then. My cavalry's going to gobble them up. Let's just try and get my archers here to halt. Cool. We've got their general gone. Let's try and run these guys down. Yeah, get this last spear unit that's holding here. They're wavering massively. Finish them off. Mercenaries. You got to give it to them. They're still holding out. And that's it. She is all over Red Rover. They have capitulated. The retreat has been sounded. There's a couple far on the west. Perseus or someone might be able to get there, but I don't reckon. No, that's it. We'll run down the remaining stragglers. Perfect. Let's end the battle there. Decisive victory, if I do say so myself. Perseus, King Perseus, deployed 6,052. Lost a measly 732. The Thracian Kingdom deployed 2,812 and lost 2,279. I don't know what they were trying to do. I think they were just trying to bypass their capital siege. Maybe try and, I don't know, try and take Pella, because that'd be a really nice place to hold up against if you're losing settlements left, right, and center to myself and Pergamon. I don't know. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle campaign map. Cool. We didn't lose the entirety of any of our units, which is superb. A 7% replenishment. Nah, I'm going to kill them. I don't particularly want them to run. Well, they couldn't run off anyway. They ran out of movement points. Wow, we got a battle thing there? Why did we get one of them? Regardless, is the siege still underway? It is, that's good. I'm just trying to think, how can we quickly get to the siege here? What are the odds of actually trying to take it? No, we're going to need reinforcements. Up here, most definitely. What's the quickest way to help you out? Probably this way. We'll try haul ass there. We'll move you back. Oh, we took a... Oh, that's superb. We took a ballista unit. 752 is the cost. However, that's massive. That's massive for me, because now I'm going to be able to attack in one turn. It'd nearly be worth sacrificing a couple of units even for it. That's so cool. Okay, let's try and convert this where we can. And I would like to upgrade that farm as well. Cool beans. Cool beans. Let's chuck a save. Alrighty, not much else I can do. We'll end the turn and continue. Ah, Perseus has gone up in stats. That's fine. Let's go with campaign, movement, and replenishment. Let's end it and continue. Let's hope we don't get attacked out. So let's send another, like, pushed out at Parthenopolis, because then we might have to, yeah, we're gonna have to pull out and then siege it again. Let's just hope Byzantium. It's Byzantium. It's the Byzantines. That's what they were there. As long as you know what I'm talking about, doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's just sort of hope they don't attack me, because I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Carthaginian Adorum. Okay. An 18-year-old. Okay. Defensive alliance. I'm happy to give you a military, but I think defensive alliance is way too much. Especially in, what is it, Sardinia? Maybe Corsica. Carthage own the southern island. Alrighty, welcome to the top of the turn. They didn't come out against us, which is good. But we're hemorrhaging money, as we've got too many guys in active duty. Let's try and move this army back to Solonia. I don't want to appear weak on this border, particularly. So let's move down Perseus to enable us to get a clean cut auto-resolve and take the capital as best we can. I do want to be able to move back as well. Byzantium seems to still be under siege. We should be able to get rid of the Adrician Kingdom here today. Boom. Let's allow Antiochus, my firstborn son. He's been sieging it for quite a while. He's going to take the triumph and the spoils of taking their capital. Decisive victory. Let's loot an occupado. And let's move back if we can. Just up and out of it to get replenishment. And then we can push down and help. Okay, so what are we working with here? Wow, okay, so slaves. We can use that. Let's repair. A stone quarry. I'm just sort of curious. Does it give us like heaps of bonuses with slaves or something? Sanitation. That needs to go down. And this is just a town that can... We're going to have to convert it. Well, that's the problem. I don't know if we've got the money. So we're better off breaking it down, converting it, and then slowly bringing it back up. Just to keep everything in check. We'll give it one more turn here. That's plagued, though. That sucks. We're going to be able to make it through winter. By the sounds of it. Cool. We've got a really nice border growing up here. Faction ownership. Oh, okay, cool. The Achaeans are still hanging out. What's Carthage doing, man? God, they're trying to throw so many guys there. Yeah, most of the Barkers must be dead or something. I don't know what happened to them. Or it's their grandchildren or something. Most of Iberia is Roman by the look of it. Which is interesting. Corrales. Alright, cool, cool. Oh! We actually have a land border in the north with Rome. Oh, okay. Gonna have to keep an eye up on that. Let's get the minus upkeep as well. Whoa, that's just massive when you do that. When you get that minus upkeep on a general. That's as well sometimes why the stuff fluctuates massively. Because generals, trade and maintenance buildings in ancient empires are definitely something to keep an eye on. No, I don't want to do that, but I want the money. If you're more inclined to give it to me. Whoa, okay. An enemy has become a puppet state. Massalia Overlord. This enemy of your faction has become a puppet. You must either make unconditional peace with it or declare war upon its new overlord. I'm going to make peace because I have no problem with the Massalian rebels. I only joined them out of Carthage. So I will make peace. I'm not going to go to war with the Carthaginians. That would be mad. It looks like there is still some sort of siege going on down in Byzantium. I wonder if we push down there. It might entice the AI for a siege, because sometimes it does that. Then they can suicide in. I'll decline and pick up the scraps. Here's hoping. Okay, we've had a rebellion at the top of the turn in Delmata and in Thrace. It's actually kind of far away, so it's annoying. Which is a shame. That's alright. You can't quite get there, so that's going to be a bit of a problem, actually. That's... Excuse me, that's due to that siege equipment, isn't it? That siege equipment's massively slowing us down. I bet you it is. I bet you it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to meet halfway here. I'm going to drop that siege equipment off because it's way too valuable for me to just disband it for a couple of turns. So we're better off bringing... hang on. Just get rid of something here, like a unit, like rally up a couple of units together or something. Probably not too many. Oh, I did too many, for fuck's sake. Oh well, we'll chuck you in. Now you should have a lot... wasn't as much as I would have thought. Regardless, you can push back down here now. Okay. We've got a decent amount of money, which is good. Let's continue to convert our territory where we can. Slaves as a resource. Slave dealer. Slaves as a resource. Increase slave population. No, we already have the slave markets, which is good. So let's just go with a native land, because we're going to need that. Let's go with that there as well. Okay, cool. Let's move someone down here. Perseus, Antiochus. I just want to get line of sight. That's all I want to see what's going on. More so than anything. I can't see any ship. I can't see any army. So is it a ship or what the hell's going on? How is it under siege? What? What is this? How is that under siege? Is there a ship here that I can't see? What does it say? That's so weird. Is there a ship somewhere? The settlement is under siege. It must be around here. There must be something there that I can't see. Maybe they're being sieged on the other side? I don't know. Regardless, it's not a bad shout for us to hang here. They do have another settlement down in the south. Because what might now happen, I mentioned it before, the AI might be like, oh, there's an allied force here that can come in and help us out. Not necessarily allied, but a force here that's already at war with them. Yeah, Pergamon. And Pergamon quite like me. I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, the Adrician Kingdom want peace. Puppet state? No. I probably wouldn't even accept that anyway. Even if they offered it to me, I prefer the land. But Pergamon is probably next on our hit list. Oh god, what's this? Your allies declared war on another faction and calls you to aid. Carthage against... Oh, the fucking Cretes. Carthage, you bastards. Carthage is a bastard, man. Oh, I need to watch Always Sunny. Dennis is a bastard, man. Enter war on ally side, decline and break an alliance. Carthage are much stronger, but Carthage, you're being a pain in the anus. The anus. Alright. So, what's gone and happened? Non-aggressional pact broken, trade broken, just what we fucking need. Co-war targets available. Cool. Yeah, so, I don't know what the hell's going on this. So maybe an amphibious attack might be the way to go. Like, we can still actually get... I think that's bugged. I actually have no fucking clue what the hell's going on. It looks like it's bugged. It looks like something sieged and capitulated or something. I don't fucking know. Whoa, okay. Hang on a minute. Oh, I can just click on the settlements. Alright. There might be some new people here and there that I can trade with or something. That's low. Gaius Julius Caesar hates me. Yeah, there's a couple stuff here. Right, let's upgrade that slave resource, because that's probably valuable. Okay, we've got to deal with this rebellion here. Oh god, that's going to be a pain. So make your way to Segestia. I nearly forgot about that rebellion, actually. We should be able to deal with it, though. We can always spam some mercs if need be. Oh, we can get some here. Or at least one unit of swordsmen if we're just sort of hanging out. Spearmen if we're just hanging out. We're going to go into bankruptcy, that's the problem. We kind of need more slaves, though. If we that'd be good. Okay, well, I guess we just end the turn and continue again, I guess. You're a governor, so let's get minus construction here. Another governor, that's fine. I want to try and get rid of the Adrician Kingdom here today. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay, so we actually can see some stuff. We're in the end turn phase now. So, Nicomedia. So it looks like there's a Pergamon army here we couldn't see, and another one sieging along the over the coast, I think. And there's been an Adrician Kingdom army that's rocked up. I'm going to decline the attack. But I have a... Yeah, it's over here, so I can't see it. That's what it is. I'm just surprised you can siege over that and not see. But why is it allowing me to sort of go in here by an amphibious attack? I don't know. If I could try the amphibious attack, that'd be cool. I'll try to do it, because I want this settlement. Fuck Pergamon getting it. Because it would allow me to sort of consolidate up a bit. Okay, welcome to the top of the turn. We've got a military going on here, investment. Oh, okay, my terms of office have now ended. Okay, we're actually being besieged here in Segestia. So we're going to have to deal with that. Probably off camera because it's just a boring ass rebellion. So, oh, the siege has now been officially lifted. They mustn't have won that assault, or they've made the decision not to pursue it. That's fair enough. We shall get this army and start the siege with Perseus. And as we have a piece of siege equipment, we're going to be able to attack it head on. I would ideally like to disembark if we can, but we're not. We're going to maintain the blockade. Perseus is going to push over the border. We're not going to go with an ice attack, but we're going to be able to finish off the Adrician Kingdom here today, along with some Pergamon reinforcements. As you would have seen just then, they're currently at war with the Seleucids. Wow, 2 units gone. Come off it, mate. Wow, okay. Let's loot and occupy the settlement. Boom. And now we have modern-day Istanbul, Constantinopolis. Let's break this down. Let's break that down. Let's break that down a bit, I think, and break that down as well. Wow, okay, so we should be able to... No, we can't see. I was going to say we should be able to trade and stuff through here. Oh, well, that sucks. Let's hope that the Seleucids kind of weaken Pergamon up a bit so I can take some territory, maybe. But regardless, on that note, officially, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. We've knocked out the Adrician Kingdom. They tried to beeline it to Pella. We crushed them. They tried to take Pella. We lost King Philip. And now we have Thrace under our control. We have a really nice border here, pushing from Macedon to Illyria and now to Thrace. It's taken us 5 episodes to get this far. To be fair, we are playing as Macedon. We started off with 1 territory, one of the weakest factions in this time period at this stage. Rome, Carthage, and the Seleucids start off just miles ahead. So sort of instating Alexander's legacy will most definitely still be a bit of a challenge. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you would like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the breach. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.